Hey, I just wanted you to be happy about what you're doing, getting your cancer all fought off. I just been remembering these times that I had with my dad, and I was like, he told me you can never be too careful. People just gonna pass by that in a phase, and they're oh. Like Sabrina Carpenter was saying, she's like, you look at me a private person, people will call you an angel. I would probably use different wording. I'm I know. Working for ice cream, pizza, cell phone companies, translation, marketing and advertising, I just want you to know, with the work experience that I've gone through, I'm still fighting for you too. Even when I'm just it's just dream come true will happen for us. That is, I was well, maybe I took that a step too far, but I have been extremely cautious in the past. So it's just I have these times when I go outside and I'm just meditating. And that's proceeding for the next step. So you are doing the right thing. But even if it's who the hell thinks that? How is that even true? It's not like you have to fully understand what you're going through, because you are going to get completion for this. My mess has been trying to figure out the timing of it, because there was unpleasant situations that happened with my family. But it's something I go and I talk to people about it here, and they're like, yeah, you're a good person. So David is, even they take my coupon for it, they're like, you trust him, you love him, we're on the same page with that, same book at least. And I'm like, when you're looking at the Bible, it's like reading from that book. If you're in the same book, it's well, you got angelic support behind you. But I'm not even looking back yet. I'm still I was going 50 miles an hour on the freeway, and I was whoa, I could have been going 5 miles an hour. I know how careful I am. And I was it seemed like the reason I wasn't getting everything I wanted before was because there was car blocks. They were blocked up. So I'm sorry, that's the bad news. But there's so many good, miraculous, wonderful, beautiful things happening. I am here gonna show you that whenever I can. And I'm just at my limits on so many different things. Meaning other people are achieving these things that I had hoped to do. But I'm hey, it's getting done. If I ever find out about this, then that means the internet worked for something good. Finding my kid's dad, Darian. I've been trying to sort out family issues with him a little bit while you were 3 months away. And I was trying to show you, I was look, I have all these awesome things happening, but it's okay, if that's what I really want to focus on right now, sure, but this is I just want to turn that in and be hey, give David some good news. I care about you so much, totally. And I just really, I'm a lot of people would say, oh, I love you, David. I love you. You're compassionate. You're intelligent. You're just a bright person, and you have such cool music. Even when you're talking this slang stuff, we're still yeah, good guy there. they will say that, and then they'll go and be like, oh, it's trash day. I wonder what he's going to do about it. And I'm not asking you to do any of that. I don't have to do anything. What I mean, like, there's staff. They cook, they clean. I could just take a nap and take a shower, and I'm okay. Eat some food that day, and I'm okay. And medicine that day. And I'm grateful to you for that. You put me in this place. You give me the referral. And it's just like a flashlight through these dark times. It's not like you have to go and be like, oh, so these dark times I gotta suffer and be a hard of my confidence. And it's like, I have lack of confidence in a negative aspect. But that's because the only failure I got when I was in school was trigonometry pre-calculus. So my only failure is trigger warnings. Okay. That makes it really easy to sort through. And it's just like, if it seems like I have problems, what it is would be the resolution to family conflicts, to family issues. I've been watching you guys, like the ones that I'm like, that's a real person. Like, what they're good at, I'm still like, okay, let's look at that a little more. But that's real. When the people were like, there was like patterns, right? I'm just kind of like saying this like passively, like persuasively or whatever, but the moms were like, oh, we gotta sell our house. And then the sons were like, F you, mom, you don't even know how to care about this. The moms would be like, huh, you are some confusion. And then it was like, oh, really? I think it was probably closer to you than me. And they're just like, separate what's mine from me. Okay, we will go through this. I met a lot of doctors. And I've been to college while I was in high school, so I already know, looking at it with young eyes. I'm joking right now, can you tell that? But it's just like putting it all back. It's like, if I didn't deserve straight A's, scholarships, baptism, the injustice in the world has to go into justice. That's what it basically is. And I'm gonna hold on to that. I do. When I see it and I'm looking in my eyes and I'm like, who's that person? Who? I'm like, I know it. Dang, guys, I know it. Okay. I love you so much. Any of these other girls saying they love you, it's just they're putting their heart somewhere. I don't know the answer to where for them. But it's like, I could think about it and be like, probably on their napkin or their knife. That's a really common one where people are like, I don't know how I can take this. And then I'm here being like, when I was a toddler, I ate hunting food. So if someone gives me a big problem, I'll just eat at it until, yeah, I'll eat at it. And then if people are hating, they're going to be the ones to suffer. Oh my gosh, you know what? This is gold right here.